At 9:48 on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. All right, so with the new year underway, many of us are thinking about that next vacation, right? It's easy for the planning process to feel overwhelming. So joining us right now to share this year's cheapest destinations and maybe some tips for planning your next vacation is Director of Americas for Skyscanner, Lourdes Lasada. Lourdes, thank you for joining us here on Live Impact News. I'd like to talk about the travels.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's talk about some of the top value destinations for 2026. Walk us through some of the deals that you're seeing.
We have made a lot of research and we have a lot of data that shows that there is a combination between domestic and international trips right there in the top 10. On the domestic area, we see Las Vegas, Miami, and Orlando with flights as cheap as $28 for a round trip. When we look into the international destinations, we have the Dominican Republic with Punta Cana, Mexico City or Cancun in Mexico, and one of my favorite, personal favorites of all times, it's Milan in Italy, showing that going into Europe shouldn't be such a bad or like an attainable dream for Americans.
Yes, a woman after my own heart. I love Italy as well and would love to go to Milan for the Olympics, but they said no. Um, but anyway, what's driving some of these lower prices?
Usually it's the supply and demand. So whenever there are more flights available, we would see those flights being a little bit cheaper on that. That's why Las Vegas usually ranks on the top of that list.
All right, very cool. We hear this time and time and again where certain days of the week are the days that you could find even a bigger bargain. Talk to us about that.
So, very good question. Usually, we think that it's Monday or Tuesday, the dates that have the cheapest fares. But that's not the case. Our data indicates that Wednesdays, if you have the flexibility to fly on Wednesdays, that's where you're going to be finding the best fares to travel. That doesn't mean when to book, but when are you going to be actually traveling? So Wednesdays are our recommendation. Nonetheless, please check, and we recommend everybody to have that flexibility and continuous checking just to make sure that you get the best deal.
Hearing about this buzz term, booking paralysis, someone who's unsure of where to travel to, what do you tell them?
So it's very common. It's very stressful sometimes to pick a destination and make sure that you're getting the best deal. What we have done in Skyscanner, in our app or in skyscanner.com, is develop some certain tools that will help you have that ease to that you're going to the best destination for the best fare. Some of those tools are drops, one that is called drops. So we will be showing everything that has dropped for more than 20% in price on the last week. So you will have a list of those destinations. Also, if you want a little bit of inspiration, we can also share or give you the filter of everywhere search. So you just pick the origin city, and then we will show you that list of the top 10 or other destinations internationally or domestically with the average fares. Then what we recommend is whenever you have two or three or as many destinations on time picked, we recommend you to put a price alert, so then we can send you those notifications whenever those prices go down. So that's our recommendation to make all these a little bit easier. Let the tools do the work for you.
All right, sounds good. In this modern age, for those who are a lot more budget conscious and trying to make their travel budget really go far, any more other hacks that you want us to know about?
We do have also the cheapest destination planner. So pick a month, be flexible. That's our number one recommendation. But you can pick a month and then we'll show you the top 10 destinations on that month. And then you just can go along with that and just play with our tool. That's the biggest recommendation that I would give, the cheapest destination planner in Skyscanner.
Yeah, flexibility is key, it looks like. Anything else that you want our viewers to know this morning?
Just use the tools, be familiar with our platform, and then if you want to learn more about it, you can also get into our newsletter where we can send you the travel trends report and everything, every single tip to be a little bit more easy, get those trips a little bit easier out of the way.
All right, very good. Lourdes Losada from Skyscanner. For those who have a little wanderlust, and for those who not, this is a good opportunity to stretch those travel muscles and stretch your budget a little bit further. Thanks for your time, Lourdes.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.